we're starting to get into a little bit of a flow in the second week. So
nice.
Yeah. Only
we just had...
only 3 5 a.m. practices this week.
That's just so dumb. It's ridiculous.
I know.
But hey, if he's enjoying it, it's all worth it if he's liking it. So
Yeah.
But no, it's good. The weather's giving us a little bit of a break. We're not wanting to die all day long anymore because it's so freaking hot.
Yeah.
The AC doesn't run 24 hours a day trying to keep up with how hot it is. That's always a good thing. Football here starts on Saturday, so that's a good thing there.
Good. Technically tomorrow night.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I forgot Mizzou starts tomorrow night, but I just meant for the whole thing.
Yeah.
As far as the college football season, Well, then technically, you had the doublet game, which was hilarious because the quarterback's dad and brother got into a fight in Dublin.
Yes.
Did you hear about that?
No, I didn't.
The Kansas State quarterback? Oh, you didn't hear about that? Oh.
No, I didn't.
So Kansas State has a quarterback, and his dad and his brother over there, and they got into a brawl, like where punches are thrown, like legit fight. And then they came out afterwards, and I think a few pints of Guinness had something to do with it.
It always does.
Right, as it can and as it will, as it does.
Especially in
especially
in Ireland.
Dublin,
yeah.
Which it's sad because it wasn't Notre Dame going over there. It was like Kansas. It was Kansas State, Iowa State, I think, or something like that. Some really weird game that was over there. And I was like, why are they over there? They have no connection over there at all. But it's all good.
They're not going to care about the Farmer Bowl over there.
No. But that's starting. And then we just did we had back to school night for one kid last night. That's for the senior. So our last one doing that. And then one more tomorrow night for the lower school for the youngest one. And then I think there's another one at some point in some time for the high school for the other one. And then those will be some back to school nights out of the way. And then, starting to get into a groove as far as getting the schedule set because, the first week is always a little bit weird.
Yeah.
And, so...
When I was at the comic shop today, Will's 6th grade history teacher is there. He's there every Wednesday when we go. And we were talking about it.
Does he work there or something?
No. Him and his son go and pick up their pull and hold after he's done teaching.
Oh, really? Okay,
yeah.
Gotcha. And you just happen to always time it to where he's there when you guys are there?
Well, it's just like we go at 3:30 when I'm done working, and that's usually when he's done at school, so they go straight there too.
Gotcha.
But
Gotcha. Okay.
He's like, I hate these full first weeks. He's like, I'd much rather have it where it's like a Wednesday, so when we're by the end of the week, we're not completely exhausted. He's like, last Thursday, I was like, I've still got one more day of this. I don't know how I'm going to make it.
Right, but from everything I'm hearing is all the teachers are really enjoying the no phone policy. That's helping out a lot.
Yeah,
and like it sounds like the kids are kind of adjusting to it, and that's great. I think that's awesome. So.
Yeah, two of mine are, but the third one is she's dual enrollment. So if she's not in class, she's in the library, and they haven't seemed to enforce it in the library at all. So, which is fine because of any of them that needs to contact us, it's usually her. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I just think it's great that they're having to live life a little bit, outside of their phones is a good thing. I think sometimes so
a little bit old school.
That's a good thing. Very much old school at this point.
Kaylee's like,
and so,
what am I supposed to do if I have to get in contact with you? We're like, go to the office and call. She's like, I don't want to disrupt them in the office.
Right.
I go, what do you think we did 30 years ago?
Exactly.
We couldn't text. We couldn't call.
Right.
Yeah.
No, or you ask for permission to go get your phone, and you call and you put your phone away, or what? Whatever the policy. Who cares? It is what it is. And then, so, yeah, man. No, and then we won't reflect on this too much, but just a super sad day for what happened up in Minnesota. So that's kind of been weighing on my mind a lot this afternoon, and so. Yeah, it's just I'm glad we're doing this, because then that way we can talk about stuff that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a great distraction about things that don't really matter in life, and it's just then we're lucky the kids get to go to school. You know what I mean? So, there's that, and then other than that, nothing else. I'm looking like you said. I can't believe I forgot about it. But yeah, well, I think the reason why I'm not really thinking about it, Jay, is because I have back to school night tomorrow, so I won't be able to watch
Oh,
until I get back. It'll be probably second half at that point. I bet by the time I get back home. So.
yeah.
The things we do for children.
I know.
The things we do for children.
Somebody's got soccer practice tomorrow night, so I'll be listening to the game while I sit in the car.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It's okay though. It's an early game. If it's a competitive game, something has gone wrong.
Yes.
So let's hope it's not let's hope that's not what it is. But,
yeah.
As far as anything else, let's get into the big story that I was waiting until today to talk to you about, because I guess that happened over the weekend, I guess? Or when did it pop onto the news cycle there?
It was Saturday, but first here, we'll do the beer real quick.
Oh, beer. Right.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry. Beer. Yeah.
Okay, so this week I got Modern Brewing's Party Supplies. It's a hazy pale ale. New England style pale ale, 6% ABV. Modern is down next to the Science Center. They just opened their tap room there in the last 2 years. Okay. They were in a little warehouse, not too far from there. Probably the most underrated brewery in St. Louis.
Really? Ooh,
yes.
Okay. Is there stuff sold anywhere else, or is it just you got yours? Obviously, you bought. Did you go down to their tap room to buy that, or where'd you get it from?
No, I think I found this at one of the Schnucks out here. They're starting to distribute a little bit more. I could find them at some liquor shops.
Okay.
But you really had to work to find them.
Okay.
But man, everything they do is so good.
Good. All right. Nice. Yeah. Right next to the Science Center. That's interesting. Go to the Science Center, learn a little bit, then go back and get some Blitz. Go get Blitz, go back to the Science Center. Different experience.
Yeah.
Right? Go learn science. This science is so awesome.
Well, I mean, you could do a science experiment by like building the little arch onto the blocks.
Right.
Going over, having a couple beers, and then trying it again and see if you can still do it.
That's what I'm saying. See? Exactly. So right there, okay. Well, then it's definitely not the warehouse that blew up today then.
No, it's not.
There's a warehouse that blew up. That one blew up near IKEA.
Yes.
So I don't know what happened there.
I don't know either.
Hear about why that exploded?
No, I haven't heard anything. I just saw pictures of like the highway where people couldn't even see in front of them because the smoke was just blowing across 40.
And then there was the house that exploded. I'd say what is that? 4 or 5 exits up from my exit.
Yes.
So Blackjack's it's close to us, but not close enough to have any impact or anything like that. But
no, that was.
I have not looked to see if there's been a follow up. Like you hear about it, but then if you don't seek it out, you know what I mean? That's the 24-hour news cycle, the way the world is these days. So
right.
One in, 1 ear out the other, and it's just like, what? I'm like, well, I'm curious. What was it?
It sounds like a gas leak. Maybe the pilot light in their dryer went out. They have a gas dryer.
Huh.
So we've been following it because it is one of my wife's employees' nephews that was the main person hurt. It was her employee's sister's house.
Oh wow. Crazy.
He's 17, I think, and he was doing laundry. No one else was home, and he said he turned on the dryer.
So there's a gas leak, and then he tried to hit the spark to get the thing to go, and it went.
Yes.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah, he's got burns on 85% of his body.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's insane. From a gas dryer doing that much damage? That gas had to have been leaking for a long time.
I think so.
That kind of damage.
I think they said some neighbors could smell it, but I guess he couldn't tell. I mean, you're 17, you don't really know really what's going on. So
that's insane, dude. That's crazy. Yes, that's what I'm reading here. Gas leak suspected. Okay.
Yeah.
So not as exciting as a meth lab would have been.
No. No, but I mean when Spire comes out and says there was no gas leaks in the area, that's the first thing you think of is some kind of drug thing.
Sure. Yep.
But absolutely. No, not in this case.
So, okay. Interesting. Very interesting. So anyway, sorry, back to the beer. Modern Brewery.
Yep.
How many pints out of 5? How many do you give it?
Probably 4.5.
You like that one?
I do
That's
like
one
this
you
one.
enjoy right there. Oh my goodness.
I've had it before, but
Okay.
when I saw it, I'm like, I haven't had it in a while. I want to get it again.
Nice. All right.
We'll be going to
So,
Indiana this weekend, so I'm gonna come back with some Indiana beer.
Oh, okay. Are you going back again?
Yeah, it's the annual family reunion over Labor Day weekend.
Okay.
And instead of doing it at a
Okay.
relative's house, it's at a park, so there's no drinking. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to
I'm gonna go
socialize
sit in my
sober.
car with my drink. That's what you're gonna do. I'll be in the car if you need me.
Will's down here, and he just looked
Oh
at me
man.
like shaking his head when he heard me say that.
Oh man. He should be in bed. He should be asleep by now.
Yeah, you'd
5
think
o'clock in
so.
the morning practice. Cause you'd think so, man.
Yeah.
Because then I guess you're up. Are you the one taking them?
I did today. Aaron's been taking them every other time.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, it's been getting used to the little bit earlier wait time for me too. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. So I'll never be as early as you guys are. But man, yeah,
Yeah.
6 o'clock comes around. I'm like, I'm dead. And I've fallen asleep on the couch 2 nights in a row. Like I was watching Raw last night,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden I wake up and what's going on? I missed so much. I have to rewind so much of that episode because I have no idea where I left off.
Yeah.
I was like, man, this must be a sign of getting old when you fall asleep watching something like that. Just doze off. And it's
Yeah.
like, oh man,
It happens often to me too.
right? Oh, it's the worst. So, but speaking of Raw, speaking of wrestling, there you go. We'll segue.
Yes.
Look at me, I'm a professional at this.
Yes.
Let's talk about the Raja Jackson Psycho Stu incident that occurred, because we are also, not only are we a nerd podcast, but we are almost like a semi-wrestling podcast, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with the indie that the promotion was part of. I heard it was Rikishi's though.
Yes.
Which means that's the Usos' dad's promotion then, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so it's not going to be a small promotion, and I guess Psycho Stu's known as on the indie circuit, so he must be known, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, so much so that like he's a training partner with Miro.
Okay.
Or Miro trained with him in the past, at least, because he came out and sent his well wishes over social media to him.
Miro, aka Rusev.
Yes.
So that guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Make sure I'm thinking of. So yeah, no. I'm still waiting to hear. I don't know what the truth is, because we just never really get the truth to the full story in regards to, was the can a prop can or was it a real can of beer?
It apparently was a real can. Hang on one second. The stupid dogs are right here.
I've heard two stories. I've heard it was a prop can for sure.
So he did think that Raja was a worker, and he hit him with a can.
Mm-hmm.
And then found out after the fact, no, he wasn't. There was an altercation, but then they sorted it out. Because there's a video of all of it. Raja was recording all of it for some kind of live stream he's on.
Sure.
So yeah. So they talked. He apologized.
I saw that they shook hands. And then he comes in the middle of the match, which that was planned from what I understand. So I guess Psycho Stu knew he was coming in at some point.
Right. So when he apologized, they shook hands and everything. They decided you can do a run-in, you'll have your receipt, and then it'll all be good. But Raja was sitting there the whole time live streaming, and the people on the live stream were just baiting him to do it. And he's like, put a W in the comments if you think I should slam him. Put something else if you want me to do something else. But like these people kept like saying he was disrespected, and he just kind of got to the point. He's like, I'm gonna just slam him and start punching him. And then,
well, there's a difference between, and then but that wasn't just punching. That was like that was that. The fact that he's not sitting in a jail cell right now and then being brought up on charges for attempted murder right now.
Oh, I know.
I don't understand how. I don't understand how he's not.
Yeah.
Like, Does Psycho Stu not have any family? Because I know what
No.
I've learned about him so far is that I thought he had family and that he's a war vet
Yes.
that deals with mental issues from being in the war, and wrestling is like his outlet to
Yep.
kind of deal with that. And then, uh, it, if he wasn't anybody but Rampage's kid, is he out of jail still? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Or is he taken to jail that right then and there?
Right.
I don't get it. I don't
Yeah.
get it. Unless this is just an incredible work. If this is a work, that's a great for the promotion. But man, I don't know. I don't
Well,
know. I can't.
no, there's no way it could be a work because they said
Because have they shown pictures of him since then?
No. I read a
Okay.
little bit ago he's awake. So when he was slammed, since Raja's not a wrestler and doesn't know how to do a proper slam to protect him,
Correct.
he landed on his head and was knocked down instantly. And then Rajas just started punching his face, which knocked out teeth and broke bones, and he was choking on teeth apparently.
Okay. See, now again, but with I don't know if we have any pictures of any of this. Because you would need the police photos of Raja that would show his hands as evidence, showing that those were actually landed punches, because his knuckles would be destroyed after hitting a guy like that, which we haven't seen that. I don't think I've seen any pictures, because what's funny is when it first came out, they showed everything. Now everything I'm seeing is blurred. Everything's been blurred now.
Really?
And I'm curious why they're blurring everything. Yeah.
Probably
absolutely.
because of police investigation. There's probably certain things they can't show.
Wondering.
Yeah.
See, so if it's not a work and it's legit, maybe that's why. Or if it's a work, it's just like, guys, this is a bad. I don't like works like this. That's not cool.
Yeah.
That's not a way to do a work. That's pretty.
It's not Seth being injured for a couple weeks.
Yeah, well, exactly. Which was a great work. That was a great work, and people were calling that. They were calling that from the get. They really were. There's a lot of people that were calling that from the very get of it.
Yeah.
But this is different. This is weird in the sense that he's not a wrestler. I guess he's a little bit of a name in an indie promotion, wants any kind of name and publicity he can get.
Yeah.
But he, like you said, he's not a trained wrestler. I feel bad. Either we're all being punked right now as a work, and we're like, damn, that was they got us, right? Or if it's legit, then you're like, this dude, he's gonna go away for a long time.
Yeah.
Because there's no way. Never mind. I will not say there's no way. There could be a very good way that he just gets away with it, and that would be sad if he did.
Yeah.
That would be very, very sad if he did, because, dude, that guy, that's insanity. That's psychotic behavior.
And he showed no remorse in the videos afterwards.
No.
He's just like, the guy was asking for it.
And so, really, was he though?
Yeah.
Was he really asking for it? When after you have it on video, and that's what I'm saying. If it's legit, again, any juror or any jury could be, just find one person that agrees and goes, "Yep, he was asking for it." That's the problem. It's wrestling, and they don't get it. If you don't know what wrestling is, it's all a show. It's all part of the game, and you know what I mean. And the fact that you have him on video going, "Oh man, I didn't know. I thought you." But the fact that he didn't know, I mean, gosh, talk about bad luck. You know what I mean? And why was he back there with the wrestlers then? He knew one of there with them.
He knew one of the wrestlers.
But still, I don't know. But
so
then why did he even engage? But then why did Stu even engage with them at all?
Right.
You know, I mean, why did the two even run into each other? I don't get it.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm hoping it's a work. I'm hoping it's a work because I hope that guy's not badly injured.
Right.
Other than taking a bad bump from a bad slam.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hoping.
So you got to put part of the blame on the promotion for allowing it to happen. There's no way that the promotion should have been like, we're going to have this untrained real fighter come into the ring and slam him to give him a receipt for an honest mistake.
And the fact that they let him keep doing it for as long as he was doing it.
Well,
why are guys not jumping in immediately?
It was
unless they thought it was part of it. Unless they thought it was part of it.
Well,
you know what I mean, and they're letting it go because they're like, oh.
Yeah, I think that was part of it. But the only person in the ring at the time was the referee, and he wasn't going to get in the way. But by the time anyone knew what was happening, it was too late, and he had already thrown 10 punches. Because, I mean, everyone's out of the ring. They're probably playing up injuries, tiredness, not seeing what's happening. Yeah. I think it's more on the guys in back that are probably peeking out, watching it all. That should have been, crap, we need to get in there. And I think that's
Yeah,
eventually
to
what
say the least.
happened. Because there's been videos that have come out of the wrestlers sitting backstage saying, "This is horrible. This guy needs to be prosecuted. If we ever see him, we're gonna go after him."
Mm-hmm.
Which I could
Well,
totally understand. But the
Yeah.
real fallout of
Yeah.
this is 3 of the wrestlers in this promotion are part of that WWE ID program where they
Okay.
can work WWE shows because they're like affiliated with the company. Three of them lost their got fired from that program.
Because they didn't step in?
Or something to do with what happened. So one of them, I think I heard one of them is the guy that was friends with Raja. I don't know for sure though.
Mm-hmm.
But then 2 other guys that are in the promotion got fired from it today.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I'd not heard about that, but that's crazy.
Yeah.
What were they? I don't know.
Well,
I don't know. I mean, what do you do? What do you do if you don't? What do you do if you don't know it's a work or not?
Right.
What do you do?
Well, and I think WWE is just trying to save face because they're tied to some of these guys, and with their parent company owning Ultimate Fighting too. It's like they want to distance themselves from both aspects of it.
Correct. Yeah. Which that could be easily done because Roger's not a UFC fighter. He's not.
No, he's not. And he might have been at some point, but this probably killed any chance of that.
You think? Jeez. Yeah.
Well,
no, man. That was.
I don't know.
Sad.
Stranger things have happened in the world of MMA and wrestling.
Not wrong. You're not wrong. But yeah, man. Sad story to hear. So yeah, I don't know. And as far as anything else in the world of wrestling, all we got coming up is we got the pay-per-view for Clash in Paris. Which that'll be awesome. I think it's going to be, these European crowds are the best crowds, dude. I love them.
Yeah.
I love these European crowds. They're insane. Their chants they're nonstop. I don't think it's going to be as good as wherever it was, whatever pay-per-view it was last year, where it was in France, but it wasn't Paris. I can't remember what town it was in. But if they can match anything near that, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool.
And I believe this is the last PLE on Peacock.
So it switches over to ESPN that quick?
Yeah, like into September.
Really? Oh, boy.
Yeah, I saw something about that today. So apparently they moved up the whole process so it happened faster.
Well, because ESPN launched a new streaming service. So that makes sense. And have something additional for people to want to.
And I think Peacock agreed to it because WWE set up a quarterly Saturday night main events on Peacock.
Okay. So I guess then that means they're maintaining the library.
Yeah, I guess so.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
We'll see. Okay. Which, speaking of, I know you said you're kind of more into AEW right now, and I couldn't even tell you last time I checked in on AEW, except for I love my clips I get every now and then of Toni Storm being Toni Storm.
Yes.
She's insane.
Yes.
She's just, that's going to go on for a while, I guess, whatever she's doing. But again, with AEW, as far as the library goes, I've heard there's going to be a little bit more effort put into that in regards to, I guess you're getting the pay-per-view sooner.
Yeah, I think so.
Onto the library. But otherwise, I mean, have you really dove into their library to say, hey, this is actually getting better and better? Or is it still just kind of, this just ain't as good as I was hoping it would be?
I've gone back and watched some.
I love the Peacock WWE library because if you want to watch, any pay-per-view, that's all there.
Yep.
If you want to watch a specific wrestler and a bunch of their stories, you can go by wrestler.
Yep.
That's where AEW is way behind. I guess it's a cost too much to do something like that, or why are they not kind of trying to follow suit?
I think it might be more the streamer than them.
Yeah. So just because it's on HBO.
Yeah, and I mean HBO's been kind of back and forth on everything. I mean, even the name. So like, and the way David Zaslav has been with like, all right, we've got these original shows. Well, we're gonna cut them. We'll move some of this other stuff to other streamers. They have, it seems like, no set plan on what they want to do with it. So I don't know.
Do you ever think we'll get will we ever get SmackDown and Raw and NXT all over on ESPN? Do you think that's going to be the do you think that's what Triple H is kind of doing in the background, is trying to get all that moved over to one spot instead of making folks go to every which way to try to find their content?
No, I think what they're trying to do is maximize their profit, so they can get a large contract for Raw from one place, get ESPN to pay a ton for the PLEs, get NBC to pay for SmackDown and Saturday Night main events.
Oh, is SmackDown moving to Peacock?
Well, I mean, isn't it on USA right now? Which is owned by NBC.
It's on USA, yeah. But the problem is, though, with the SmackDown episodes, they're like a month behind.
Yeah, because I think
if you wanted to, you get the automatic library for Raw on Netflix. You just get you wait. If you don't watch it live, you just get it the next day, and then it stays on there forever, I guess.
I think that's pretty close to what they do with Premier League too, though. So the match that's on USA isn't available till the next day, so you can't watch. So like, I don't remember who played on Sunday on USA, but you couldn't watch it on Peacock until Monday.
Say hello.
Hi.
Oh
Hi.
my God, every single time. You go brush your teeth. Get ready for bed. Well, then go do that real quick. Get ready for bed. Oh boy, the fight for bed every day. Ay.
Yeah.
So, okay. Well, I think all promotions are missing out on getting more eyes on your product and making it easier for the customer.
Yeah.
I really do. Although maybe if I cared enough, I would have been one of those customers that would have been like, "Oh yeah, WWE Network, I'll pay whatever it was." But
yeah,
I don't know. I don't know. You wish that were still an option, I guess, but I don't know if I'd ever pay for it that way.
Yeah, I don't think I would either. I did.
Other ways,
They ran a promotion where you got like a free 3-month trial, and I did that, and it was awesome for like documentaries and the old wrestling, but I don't think I watched any of the current stuff on it.
Really? Okay. So okay. So that covers the Raja thing, and then what was the other topic you wanted to hit on?
Well, actually, have you heard the drama with the Avengers Doomsday stuff?
I'm avoiding everything, except for there's a fight between two actors, I guess. But I'm avoiding. There's a lot of stuff coming out now about plotline, and if this is true, this is what's going to happen.
Yeah,
and all this other garbage. And I'm just like, I don't even want to know a single thing.
I haven't been following that, but yeah, apparently there was a rumored fight on set
between two actors.
Between two actors,
like a writer and a producer, or who was the people involved? Do we know that?
We don't know. What I've heard is Pedro Pascal and Chris Pratt, because they're kind of politically opposite. I haven't heard very much of that. I heard Pedro and Robert Downey Jr. I've heard
that'd be interesting.
Yeah, I've heard Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans, which doesn't make much sense because they've done so much work together already.
That makes no sense at all.
Yeah.
But okay. Yeah.
But this is the one that everyone's really running with: Robert Downey Jr. and Ryan Reynolds.
That would make a lot of sense.
From
because
what
everyone hates Ryan Reynolds is him and Blake are just on the downhill, man. They were losing favor quickly.
Yes,
it sounds like. So I don't know, man.
And so one of the rumors was it started out with someone making a joke about the other one's wife, and the other guy shot back, and it went from joking to serious, where they had to be separated. And there's also rumors too that they're rewriting the script on the fly to keep the two away from each other.
Oh, come on, really?
Yeah, but
it's just gonna make it worse.
But it's all rumors, and we don't even know who it actually is, because I've also seen other things shooting down every one of these, so I don't know.
And well, where there's smoke, there's fire, usually, right? But
yeah.
That's so far out, though, because Doomsday is not till 2027, something like that, right? Or am I way far out? Is it 26?
Doomsday is December 26.
December of 2026. Okay, so that's still a long ways out, man.
It is.
That's so far out.
Yeah.
So, why? Okay. No, I don't care. I don't care for the drama.
No,
I don't. It's so stupid. They're getting paid multi-million dollars. Behave yourselves. You know what I mean? That's just stupid.
It's kind of amazing it's taken this long for it to happen with some of the names that have been in all these movies together, though.
Just a lot of egos, I guess. A lot of alphas and egos.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, yeah. No, I get it. Yeah. I just Chris Pratt though, he seems so nice, and
I know.
that's a James Gunn guy. You know what I mean?
Yep.
He seems so, and he seems very level-headed. Because I saw a clip of him very recently on Bill Maher's show, and it was like the most level-headed take you've ever heard. And I was just like, dude, yeah, exactly. Why can't we all be more a little bit like that? So
yeah, but
I don't know.
The far left doesn't like him because he's Christian and outspoken about it, and he's made some dumb statements in the past, and it's turned a lot of people against him. But I see nothing wrong with him.
No, I think he's fine. It's just it's because that's what you just said, the far. And it's like, well, come back to reality. Come back just a little bit to reality, just a little bit, and have some critical thinking. You might not be so stupid. Sorry.
No.
Just have some critical thinking. That's all I ask.
Yeah.
Let's have some common sense. But anyway, we can't have common. It's 2025 common sense. How dare I? I apologize. My fault.
That's so 20th century.
So no, I'd heard of it, and then I'm avoiding everything else because there's so much stuff coming out. And there's stuff on Spider-Man too that it's hard to avoid that because although I saw an awesome set photo yesterday that looked awesome. It just looked so cool.
Yeah.
And I guess there's a spoiler. I guess Tom's unless it was photoshopped or AI, which that's part of the problem too. You don't know what's real anymore.
Yeah.
He was in a Venom suit. He was in the black suit, so I don't know if that was legit or not. I'm hoping not, but maybe.
I haven't heard anything about that, so
no. And I would rather just not know. I would rather just have it all be. I guess that's the way I could kind of talk to him. So it's all fake and AI until you see the actual movie.
Well, and if we learned anything from WandaVision and Multiverse of Madness, anybody's going to throw anything out there, and everyone's going to latch onto it
and hope it sticks.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because you want to be first, not right.
Right.
And then if I was first, I was wrong. Well, who cares? But if I was first, I was right. Oh, hey, I get to claim that. But
yeah.
Sure. All right. So then, let's see. You said you wanted to do that. Oh, because I sent you that '90s cartoon thing.
Yes, the top 10 '90s cartoon, and it was voted on by the general public, I guess. I hated that list.
I don't know where it came from, to be honest with you.
I don't remember the source of it.
I didn't watch a lot of that list.
No, I didn't either. So
do you have the?
I do have the list here.
Do you have the? Okay, you do have it.
Yep.
Okay, so
all right.
It went from 10 to 1, right?
Yeah. All right. So 10.
Even number 1 is the worst number 1.
Oh yeah.
Really bad number 1, by the way.
Because we'll get to it, but number 10 was the Animaniacs. No problem with that one.
I have no issue with that at all. That's a great show.
It is.
That was actually on primetime for a little bit. It really, because it made such popularity. It was after school, but then it went to primetime just for a little bit.
Yeah. So. Number 9 was Hey Arnold. Never watched it.
I never saw a single episode, and I don't know what generation this is for. You know what I mean? Because, well,
I think it was late 90s. I think it was like.
I guess that could have been late 90s, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that'd have been We would have been way past that cartoon stage, I guess.
Yeah, because there's a couple.
There's a couple that fall into that
right.
That fall into that range.
Yeah, and I mean I've heard of all these, but yeah, I think that was after us. Let's see. Number 8 was Tiny Toon Adventures. No issue with that one.
I'm a huge fan.
Yeah,
I'm a huge fan of it. I thought it was great.
Yeah,
I'm Looney Tunes alone.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, I haven't seen anything recent because I know they're a recent Looney Tunes movie, and I have no idea if that ever came out on streaming yet, or
I think it's out on streaming. But I think it was one of the ones that HBO was going to kill.
Where we can enjoy. Really?
Yeah, one of the ones that they were just going to.
It was supposed to go on.
It was supposed to come out on Max or HBO Max, whatever you want to call it now.
Sure.
But then it was one of the ones they put with Batgirl where they're like, we're not going to release it. We're just going to do it as a tax write-off.
Do you ever think we'll get Batgirl just to say throw it out on there? Or is it just not? It was so far away from completion, or was that already complete?
It was
ready to roll.
It was done and ready to roll, but they destroyed it. There's no clips of it left. Like the people that worked on it were very upset about that because.
So wait, they deleted all digital files.
Yep.
And it's gone.
It's gone.
No way. I don't believe that for 1 sec. No way. No way. You don't put that much money and time into something, just delete it and throw it away. No, there's got to be a way to get that movie and put it out somehow at some point.
You would think so, but I mean, it doesn't sound like it's ever going to happen. Like, I don't even think they can.
I'm trying to find something here. See if Looney Tunes, a movie that came out. I'm not finding anything. No, I don't see it.
I thought something came out recently.
But then again, you would think that, okay, again, yeah, like Looney Tunes is a WB property. You would think they would have the entire old school library, right? I'm curious if they do. Because there should be so many. Oh, hold on. I don't know if I actually play it, but I'm talking about years and years and years and years and years of stuff. Here we go. Okay, well, no, 6 seasons.
2026. It's listed as 2026. It's a Coyote versus Acme. So it's coming out next year, apparently.
Okay. Let's see, I'm just hitting things here real quick just to see. Like, I'm looking for stuff from, like, the 70s. You know what I mean? Yeah. Old stuff. That goes, like, I should see, like, 20 seasons worth. And I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, I think they took all that off.
Why would you not just... Why?
I don't know.
Why wouldn't you want... I don't understand HBO. I don't understand Warner Brothers. Yeah. I don't get that company. I just don't get it.
Maybe
it's so poorly managed.
To make us forget about, like, the later attempts they tried to revive it, and they were just horrible.
I don't know. I'd love to have the original. Put the originals on there. You know, that'd be great. I want the stuff that we used to watch while we stood in line at Six Flags for the ride. I want all the cartoons. Put it available for me just to have as background noise, if anything. Come on, people.
Bugs Bunny and Drag. The opera singer.
2025. That's, you know.
Yeah.
All the opera singers so great. Oh, that's a great one.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. But yes, no issue with Tiny Toons. Yeah. No issue with Tiny Toons at all.
All right. Number 7 was Recess. It's another one I would lump in with Hey Arnold.
It's gotta be. Yeah. I never watched a single episode.
I believe they even had a movie for it.
Yes, there was a Recess movie. I do remember that, but no interest in watching it. Just, I guess, after my time.
Yeah.
Is how I'll label that.
Yeah. 6 was Dexter's Laboratory, which I know of it. I think I've seen some of it.
Yeah.
It was fine, but I don't know if it'd make a top 10 for me. It was entertaining.
I don't know. And as far as I guess we would need to go, what's classified as a 90s cartoon? Like, are The Simpsons a 90s cartoon? Or are we saying that they can only be kids' cartoons?
Yeah.
Like, are The Simpsons a kids' cartoon? I would argue not at the time. I think that was a little bit more aimed for a more mature audience. Not saying that it's like R-rated or anything like that, but it definitely wasn't for your Saturday morning cartoon.
Right. And I don't know if that technically counts because it started in like 88, 89.
I guess you're right.
Even though it ran the full decade of the 90s.
Yeah, exactly. That's my whole. Yeah, exactly. So,
yeah.
Okay. But yeah, no, that Recess, Hey Arnold, that's all.
Yeah.
Or even kind of Dexter. I'm familiar with it. I had not seen. It's not like one of those where all the episodes or anything like that. But I was familiar with. I've seen a few episodes, but.
And that was like the beginning of Cartoon Network. So I mean, that is noteworthy. I think too.
Sure.
But okay, so number 5 is Rugrats. Again, Hey Arnold, Recess, that whole group.
That falls into that category, exactly. Yep. Because I think that falls was Pokemon out in the 90s? I think Pokemon even fall into that? When did that originally air?
Probably late 90s, but I mean, it ran in Japan before it came over here, so.
Yeah, when did Pokemon originally air? Let's see what it says. 1997.
Okay, so that
in Japan in 1997.
Okay.
U.S. 1998. So it came out in Japan just a little bit earlier.
Okay. Yeah.
And Pokemon's not on that list.
No,
I
it's
remember
not.
that list. How is that not on the list?
I don't know.
That thing was so huge. I don't get it, but okay, keep going.
Yeah. All right. So 4, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
That hits to me like it's more of an 80s cartoon, but did that come out in the 90s?
I want to say it was early 90s.
Mutant Ninja Turtles original cartoon air? I don't know. When did it originally air? 1987. It is an 80s cartoon.
Oh, wow.
I knew it wasn't a 90s cartoon. The 1987 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon originally aired starting December 14th, 1987 with its first episode in the United States. It was broadcast on both CBS in the mornings and weekday syndication. I watched it after school every day. That's when I watched it. I'm curious as to how long it ran. Hold on one second. This original cartoon, 193 episodes, dude.
Wow.
Really? 193 episodes?
You got to remember,
That's
though,
crazy.
cartoons back then, like a season of them was like 40 or 50 episodes.
You're not wrong. See, now I'm curious if this is the original that did that, but they're saying it ran from 1987 to 1996. Possibly.
Yeah.
So I guess that's why you lump it in with the 90s cartoon, but I'd remember it being an 80s cartoon. That's
Yeah.
what I remember, man.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
And now here's the real question: where can you watch the original?
I don't even know if you can.
I guess that would be on Paramount, maybe.
Yeah, since they own Nickelodeon, who owns Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, I bet you that's exactly where it's at. Now, mind you, there could be like a couple. Because there's so many different iterations now too, and that's the same thing with like X-Men. There's so many different iterations of X-Men. There's different iterations of Justice League.
Yep.
I hate that there's just I want access to it all, but man, it's hard to keep track of where would you find certain iterations of it. Except for, I guess, Justice League, that would be all on WB. But the other products, they could be just about anywhere.
All the X-Men cartoons are on Disney Plus.
Yeah, that's right. You're right. Well, like what X-Men Evolution, Wolverine the X-Men, or something like that. There's a bunch of different cartoons.
Yeah, but they're all out there.
Okay.
So,
all right. So Ninja Turtle, that should definitely be on there. But I don't count it as a '90s cartoon.
Right.
So that's where I kind of.
All right. Number 3, DuckTales.
I'm going to look that up too. I think that's an 80s cartoon. I don't believe that's a 90s cartoon.
Yeah, because I mean, I think I started high school in '93.
DuckTales come out. Let's see. September 18th, 1987. Jay, this list is bullshit.
Yep.
Whoever produced this thing, it is awful. Because, man, that is awful. Now, hold on. I will also do the same thing I just did. It aired until 1990. It stopped airing in 1990, so it barely made it into a 90s cartoon.
Stricken from the list.
That's hilarious. But yeah, it's on a list of... If we were to do a list of all-time shows, call it a cartoon or animated show, whatever you want.
Yeah.
I think DuckTales might have to make it. That was an incredible show.
Oh, yeah.
Very much so.
Yeah, I mean, and it led to a whole universe of Disney cartoons.
Yeah. And the problem I would have is that most people are going to go, well, you're not going to count all the... Because, like, what's this new thing? The new popular thing I'm hearing about now is One Piece. But apparently One Piece has been out forever. And there's 8,000 episodes or something like that.
Yeah.
I've never heard of it till just now. How all of a sudden do you just now hear about it? Is it because they put it on some kind of streaming, I guess?
I think so. I think there is, like, just an anime streaming service. But, like...
I don't...
People that follow anime, like, know it all. So...
Yeah. I would know. Now you talk about comics, because I just had that conversation with my daughter the other day. She's like, I really want to get into like reading some more Batman. She's into Robin. That's who she's into. Robin and Nightwing. All those guys. And I was like, dude, there's a whole fandom of Robin, man. The Robins.
Yeah.
Is a big deal. And then she's like, well, and we start talking about it. She's like, man, that's pretty intimidating. I was like, that's the problem.
Yep.
That's the problem. And there's a lot of comics guys that will. They'll act superior to you because they're like, oh, I know everything about it. Versus there's guys like us that go, I just want you to like comics so we can talk about comics.
Yeah.
And then you can introduce me to stuff I've never read before. I always want to just find new stuff that's amazing. I'm not part of that group that would like, hang out at a comic shop and then be like, oh man, you suck. You don't read everything. You don't read this. You have to read. Only if you read this, then you're cool. But if you don't read, you enjoy. That's like talking to somebody. Oh, you like Superman and you like those superhero books. Superhero books are for losers, man. Oh, it's only Image and Vertigo and it's all the adult stuff. Blah blah blah. Get out of here with your nonsense.
Yeah.
For a group all about, they act like they're very welcoming. I don't agree. I don't agree at all. It's gotten better.
Yeah.
It's gotten a lot better than The issue being they don't. I think they're like, well, we were fans of the comic, and you only like it because of the movie.
Right.
That's the whole point of the movie, is to get people to come back over there and read the comics, so the comic industry can keep going. Because the books are what the lifeblood to all of it. It's the ideas of how all this stuff keeps going.
And that's been one of the big things about Superman is they've said people have actually come in the shop looking for Superman comics, where a lot of the other comic book movies haven't been able to draw the people in like that. And
you know why? My theory to that is because it's hopeful.
Yeah,
it's something that's making people happy. You know what I mean? It's lighthearted. I don't need to have the apocalypse. We've gone through the dystopian apocalypse how many times now? How many iterations of that? It's just like, give me. I know there's dark and gritty and grounded, and it makes it for a little bit more of an adult read for those of us that are at our age still reading these things versus trying. But you got to try to get kids to come into this industry and want to be part of it, keep it going. And this is the perfect way to do it, and parents will be okay with it because it's Superman. There's nothing. You're never going to read something in a Superman comic that you're going to go, whoa, that pushed the line a little bit too much. Except for
John.
I say that except for John. But the thing is, it created a conversation around it.
It did.
Where if you actually took the time as a level-headed adult that actually did critical thinking and read those books, you'd be like, this character is amazing.
Yeah.
He's lovable. He's kind. He's lighthearted. All of his things are about joy and happiness and protecting those in need. The things that you want your kids to read. You know what I mean? So,
and it also it comes back to media headlines and what sells. Superman now gay.
Yeah, exactly. Versus just going, you guys know nothing about this character and what he's been through. And I know we talked ad nauseum where, of course, I'm still never going to get off my sandbox of going, they missed out on the opportunity to. It's the Bart Simpson effect is what I call it, Jay. Where Bart Simpson has been a 12-year-old punk kid, or however old was he, 10 years old in the show? I don't know. A kid, though, that never ages.
Right.
He's been on the air for almost 40 years. He's been the same age. Versus in the comics, we see these guys actually grow up a little bit. Tim grows up, Dick goes from the 12-year-old sidekick to becoming Nightwing, the 25, 30-year-old guy, right?
Yep.
I never know these guys' ages, but they've grown up and moved. They've gone from an adolescent to an adolescent teen to the almost young adult to I'm an full-fledged adult at this point. And we get to watch these people grow, and we become invested in the character because we're growing up with them, and they're going to go through phases of life that we can we can relate to. Yeah, and that's what's important. And that was my biggest thing with John. We just didn't get grow up. You skipped. You took the easy right. I hate that they fast forwarded things and they missed out on too many opportunities, too many stories, because you had the opportunity to tell the Damien and John stories for a lot longer, and we could have grown up with both of them. Because it's time for Damien, I think, to grow up too. Yeah, because Damien's been around. It's crazy how long he's been around at this point now. Yeah, and because he's almost like 20 years old at this point, I think.
And I think that's part of the reason why Robins are so relatable is because when one grows up, he brings in another one. And I mean, I know it's kind of a joke, but that's pretty important to get kids in because, I mean, that's how I got into Batman comics. I learned about Tim Drake, and all of a sudden, I'm reading every Robin comic, which gets me to read Batman comics.
Yeah, for sure. Yep. No, I agree. And it's easier for them to relate to that kid in regards to their stories that they're going to tell. Yeah. Where first heartbreak, you're going to go through your first heartbreak, or go even younger than that. Hey, it's about a boy and a dog. Yeah. As far as you talk about Damien and his animals, stuff like that. It's just things that you're able to relate to, and they missed out on that opportunity, and you didn't get to see friendship grow and go through the struggles of friendship, and then going off and do their own adventures, kind of thing. So, yeah. But man, we tangented hardcore from that.
Very much so. Oh, yeah.
From Ninja Turtles. I don't know how we got there, but we got there somehow.
All right.
So anyway, back to the list. Where are we in the list? Because
number 2.
What number was that?
DuckTales was 3.
DuckTales was number 2?
3.
Oh, DuckTales was 3. Okay, what was number 2 on the
Number
list?
2 is Pinky and the Brain. And I didn't realize they had their own cartoon.
Oh, yeah, they did. Yeah.
Okay, so that
was on prime time as well.
Okay, so that was probably after.
It got super popular.
Yeah, because when I saw them, they were a short on Animaniacs.
Yep. But no, they got super popular on
Yeah.
Animaniacs, and they spun them off,
Okay.
and the show was great. And I think this one actually was 90s, but hold on, Peek in the Brain first. And see, the problem is if it first aired, they might say it first aired in Animaniacs.
Yeah.
No, Peek in the Brain, 1995.
Okay.
Dead in the middle. Finally, they got one right.
Yeah.
It was right in the middle of the 90s.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Which is funny that this was number 2 because I saw a meme today where it was someone saying, considering where we are today, I'm kind of curious to listen to the Brains platform. And then the next person is like, at this
great,
point,
yeah.
I'm willing to listen to Pinkies.
That's great.
Yeah.
Oh my god. But yeah, no, the total spinoff worked really well. I super enjoyable. Now
Yeah.
I don't know if it'd work today. I don't know if kids would care for it these days.
Yeah.
They're too busy watching YouTube and watching actual real people on YouTube.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was great back then. Really
Yeah.
enjoyable.
So number 1 is Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry
I
is
don't get
not
that
a
one. I mean,
90s cartoon.
It's a 1940s cartoon. I just looked it up. Tom and Jerry first aired in a short in 1940.
Yeah.
So why is it a 1990s
And
cartoon? I don't get why that's on
guarantee
there.
the ones that like we watched growing up were probably from the 60s and 70s. Like same era
Oh, for
as
sure.
the old Looney Tunes and Flintstones and Jetsons.
No, there's multiple movies too. I'm
Yeah.
looking at it in here. Let me see. Tom and Jerry movie. I wonder if there's a Tom and Jerry movie that came out in 1992. I wonder if that's kind of where they're pulling that from. And here's another Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry had a movie as recent. Oh, they did the thing where they put him with live action people.
Yeah.
Michael Pena's in it. Just
Yep.
let you know. I can see it from this little trailer I'm watching here.
Oh, we saw it in the theater.
2021.
Col-
You saw Tom and Jerry in the theater for real?
yeah, my in-laws took all the grandkids and we had nothing else going on, so we went too.
Oh, nice.
And Colin Jost is kind of like the bad guy.
I bet you it was funny. Yeah,
What?
I bet you it was probably funny enough, right?
It was
that's
fine.
Awesome.
It was a good kid movie.
Yeah. So
Hey.
yeah, no, lame list in my opinion.
Yeah.
But
Because I mean,
as far as
where's Batman the animated series or Superman the animated series or Justice League
or
X-Men? Yeah.
I mean, all of them were missing, man. I don't know who made this list. There's too many good ones. I mean, you can't put now, mind you. Hey, Arnold or Recess are probably beloved by a lot of kids.
Yeah.
They're probably Nickelodeon kids.
Yes.
Versus just basic TV kids, because all the things that we're thinking of were on Fox, Channel 11,
Right.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
So,
And I'm guessing it's kid cartoon because you could very easily put South Park on this list too.
that's a 90s cartoon. You're
Yeah,
right.
that came out 97. It was my freshman year of college.
So good. So I'm so mad because I don't have Paramount Plus just yet because I'm waiting. I get it with my subscription to my Mizzou website.
Yeah.
And since when they moved the whole library over, I'm like, dude, not cool. Because I was crushing through it, dude. I think I was on like season 7 or something like that. And
Yeah.
they're all still good and they're all still so funny.
Yeah.
So funny still. No drop off at all, and not even outdated or anything like that. Everything's still super applicable. I love that.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, I've got a 10-minute hard out, so let's do
Okay.
homework for you because I have nothing to share.
Okay.
I've tried to rewatch Peacemaker.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you did or not. I know you're probably watching the current episodes.
Yeah.
But I started a rewatch. Holy hell, that's so good.
It is.
I forgot how good that show is.
I didn't do a rewatch. I did watch the first episode of the new season, and I'm curious to see where the season goes. It was a good setup episode.
Are you not? It was a good setup. Okay,
Yeah.
good. But yeah, no, man. If you want to go back and watch something that's awesome,
Yeah.
holy crap, you just forget about it.
I am
But
curious
it's so good.
to see if they went back and changed any of the episodes. Because once you get caught up and see where we're at in the season, you'll know why I'm asking that.
Okay.
So
yeah, I'll like I said, I'm rewatching it, so
I'll leave it at that for you.
it's in the background. I'm not. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. So, what do you have? What do you have? Do you have a bunch of stuff that you watched or read, or what do you have more of?
I've got a few movies. I didn't really finish reading anything because I'm reading some bigger stuff right now. So, first movie, You're Cordially Invited. It's Reese Witherspoon and Will Ferrell. Will Ferrell schedules his daughter's wedding on an island the same day Reese Witherspoon schedules her sister's wedding, and there's only space for one of them on this island. So
I've heard of this. I think it was on what, Prime, maybe.
I think it's Netflix.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know it was on. I think it was that was a straight to streaming though, if I remember
I
correctly.
think so, and it was a lot better than it should have been.
Okay, so you liked it. Nice.
They had very good chemistry together.
Okay.
So.
Well, I mean, both of those. He's just freaking hilarious. Yeah. He's just so good in everything. So.
Yeah. And then we watched Happy Gilmore too.
You finally got around to watching it. I've heard people saying they watched it. I was like, I just don't care enough. I don't think. I mean, I might throw it on one of these days.
Yeah.
Because I've heard good things. I haven't heard too many people trash it.
It's funny.
They either say it's either good or it's just like, it's a movie. It's on Netflix. It's a Sandler Netflix movie now, and that's kind of like, oh, okay, well, whatever.
Well, they're kind of hit or miss because the murder mystery ones have been pretty good.
Okay.
But it was funny. A lot of cameos in it. They have a lot of jokes in it that land, some that don't, but I generally enjoyed it.
Okay, cool.
Very
cool.
Then Aaron and I watched Get a Job with Miles Teller and Anna Kendrick.
Oh, Jen tried watching that, and she's like, "That's not what she expected."
Yeah,
it wasn't what she expected.
It's just okay.
And she's like, "Oh, that's a little bit. It was a little more adult than what she was expecting because the kids were kind of in the vicinity." And she's like, "Yeah, the kids should not be in the vicinity for this one."
Yeah, probably not.
Oh, man,
although our kids would probably watch worse, so we wouldn't have cared too much.
Yeah, but so what do you think? That one, you didn't like it? You didn't care for it too much?
It was fine. Nothing special. I wouldn't go out of my way to watch it.
Yeah. Okay. It sounds like Aaron made a lot of the picks. This sounds like an Aaron pick week.
That was an Aaron pick.
Like.
Yes.
I don't think you picked a lot.
two of the three were her. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Exactly.
These last two are just me. So.
Okay.
Today I watched Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Oh, why did you do that to yourself? Why? I won't even watch those. I watch really bad horror movies.
It was so bad. It was enjoyable. Like over the top deaths and yeah. Like
because there's a second one too. You might as well go watch the second one.
I think there's a third one, even a Piglet one.
Oh, they're already doing the third one too. Oh,
yeah.
Good God.
All of a sudden on my Prime, there's like the rest of the Pooh movies and the Popeye movies and every kind of cheesy horror movie like that. But I was laughing a lot more than like jump scares or anything. Just over the top gratuitous violence.
Nice. That's so funny, man.
Yeah. And then the last one I watched was Eenie, Meanie with Samara Weaving.
That's the only one I had. I had two written down.
Yeah.
Or I had Peacemaker and Eenie, Meanie, and I need to. I haven't finished it yet. It's taking me a long time to get through it because it's not It's kind of like Baby Driver, but with
very
a girl.
much. Yeah.
It's kind of what I thought about it. So, I need to get to the part with the big chase scene. I just haven't gotten to that. That's the climax of the movie at that point. I assume so.
Yeah. It didn't end like I expected, which was a good thing.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
It's a good thing. Okay,
yeah.
So I'll get there at some point. I'm just not in a big rush to get to it because I'm like, this is just it's very mid. Because I don't like the guy. The guys they got her paired with. I don't know who he is.
Yeah.
I can't. I just can't. He's not doing anything for me in regards to. I don't care about his character.
Yeah.
And I don't think he's a bad actor, but he's not a good actor either. He's just there.
And,
you know what I mean?
And the character's kind of sleazy to begin with, so.
That doesn't bother me as long as because you can have a lovable character. Now, mind you, this has Steve Zahn in it, and I don't think you're gonna find a bigger Steve Zahn fan than I, because I love me some Steve Zahn.
And he's underutilized.
But he's barely in it.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. So I'm like, big swing and a miss, guys. Come on, you got Steve Zahn. You got to utilize him way more than what you're doing because man, he's so great. Oh, I love Steve Zahn so much.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so underrated. Such an underrated actor. I love him. Just about everything. But we will do an episode dedicated to Steve Zahn. Every now and then, I hope we got to do the library of certain actors or directors. We need to do, and we'll go over all of them. Now, because I can't say I've seen every Steve Zahn movie, because obviously I have not. But of all the ones he's in, man, he's always damn good.
Yeah.
Man.
And it would be hard to watch everyone with him in it because he's in just so many he's been offbeat comedies.
I just pulled it up. You'd have to make sure you watch 93 movies with him in it.
Yeah.
93 different movies with him. But
only about 30 of them will be good, but it's not because of him.
Yeah. No, definitely not. And small roles, a lot of small roles in
Yeah.
there and throughout all that. So, but yeah. No, so Eenie Meenie, I saw, it caught my eye. It seemed interesting.
I wasn't disappointed. I watched
Yeah,
it,
no,
but it's not going to be like a top 10 movie of the year.
no, and then hell, I still have not finished Mickey 17, man. I'm trying to get through these movies. If I can't get through it, there just means I just say they're just not that good. I mean, Mickey, it's not that it's bad. I'm not saying that they're bad.
Yeah.
But they're just not that captivating to me to say that, oh man, I can't. You got to watch this thing. You got to
Yeah.
watch it. And I'm like, man, no. So you definitely did not do the homework I gave you. You watched Honey or Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. When I give you one that I'm telling you, Jay, I'm telling you, you're gonna like this movie. I am very confident.
Yes, and I pulled it up a couple times, but I went back and forth on like, is this something I should watch with Erin? But I don't know if she's going to truly appreciate the music in it.
No, because she's gonna go more for your romantic comedy.
Yeah,
that's what she's gonna want to watch. If she's gonna watch something, no, then this is not that.
Yeah,
it has a romantic
element to it. I watched.
There's hints. Element. Yeah. Thank you. And
I did watch the trailer for it, so I'll have it done before next episode.
And I'm not saying it's the best movie you're ever going to see,
right?
But when you come on here and you're going to tell me, hey man, I watched Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. What are you doing? I gave you I mean, I've given you challenges before to say you need to watch this crap because it's that bad.
Yeah,
I'm going to make you watch the bad movie, and then you go and do that. All right, come on, man.
You got to watch the bad movie every once in a while.
Every now and then you gotta watch a bad one. I get it. I totally understand. So, but yeah, no, we've been consistent with our recording, and that gives me less time to watch stuff.
Oh, I know.
And it's been busy, and I actually works pretty consistent and busy. So, and I've had to concentrate a lot. So it's even as background noise. I don't want it as background noise because it takes away from what I'm trying to get accomplished. But and then the other, like I said, I try to finish these movies, and either I'm going to nod off, or I'm just I all of a sudden lose interest, and I just find myself doing other stuff. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
Boy. So no. That's okay. I forgive you. Blood and Honey.
I will at least say Blood and Honey did not end like I expected it to. So
it made you interested enough to want to see the second one?
Not really.
Okay, I was about to say that's why you sold it. Here, and I'll end the episode on this since I didn't get to share too much because I don't have much for you. I do have some books coming in. They're in transit to the library. I have Ducks on its way because I know you had that.
I have it. I haven't started it yet. No.
Oh, you haven't even started. Okay.
No.
I have Day Tripper because I could have swore you said that you read Day Tripper.
Yes.
Is that one that we've talked about?
Yes, that's one we talked about.
Okay. And then I have My Favorite Thing is Monsters, book 1.
Yes.
I thought you said that you read that one as well. So I'll have. I didn't want to go to the library to pick up just one of them. I'm going to wait till all 3 are ready to pick up.
Yeah.
Ducks is ready, but I was going to wait for the other 2 to get there, and I'll pick them up and I'll start reading those because I said I was starting to get a little bit bored with Green Lantern, but then it picked up and it got better. It does that. It's like I said, it peaks and valleys. And I stopped reading both books. I don't understand why DC does that. Because there's so many Earth Green Lanterns. I get it. They have to separate because otherwise you got 6 of them, and they put 2 in one book and the other 4 in the other, and even that's too much sometimes. But yeah, no, it got better, and but I wanted to get something non-superhero related and something just outside of that the DC world there just for a little bit. So I picked up those 3. We'll see how they go.
That's how I was with Tinian's Batman run. I got the Fear State. I took him back though. I'm like, I'm just going to take a break for a while and then we'll come back to him because it's not I didn't like him. It's just there's so much other stuff I want to read and I just wasn't feeling the want to read those.
Exactly. And the problem is you get so in the zone of I'm a completionist. I've got my task.
Yep.
I know what books I need to get through, and if you don't, and then it's just a palate cleanser to get you back into the other stuff. That's all. You got to take a break, step away, read some other stuff. And I'm really looking forward to Ducks. I think Ducks is going to be awesome.
Yeah, I think so too. I did.
Was that a long one?
Yeah, it's a bigger one. Yeah.
bigger one. Okay, well, we'll see. It's a graphic novel, so it won't be that
Yeah.
long, but still.
But I did pick up an issue today that I was very excited to read, and it lived up to the hype. It's an Elseworld series called Immortal Legend Batman. It's by Kyle Higgins, who's done the Massiverse in the Power Ranger comics.
Okay, and actually did a good Nightwing run back in the New 52.
Yes. So this is basically an off-world Batman story where Batman, Nightwing, and Robin are like... everyone sees them as immortal, and they fix the wrongs in the galaxy. Very intriguing first issue. It's a limited series. I think it's 3 or 6 issues. I don't remember for sure, but
and you know I'm a fan of those.
Yeah.
You know I'm always a big fan of those. So yeah. No, that's awesome. That sounds really intriguing. No, I like that. Who's doing the art? But who's doing the art? And is it decent?
It's Matt Groom. I've never seen it before. Dan Moore is listed on it too. I think he did the backup. He also did the cover too.
I like his work. Dan Moore, I like his drawing for sure.
Oh, he takes over on Transformers for an arc starting with 25.
God, I'm so far behind on all that stuff.
With Kirkman writing.
Oh, that's going to be so good.
I know.
Oh, it's so good.
Daniel Warren...
Has he been writing all the Transformer books?
No, Daniel Warren Johnson has done the first 24 issues, and it's been so good.
And then Kirkman's taken, but we and you don't see eye to eye on it, so maybe I'll hate Transformers. I don't know.
No, you won't. You won't.
I won't? Okay.
No.
All right. Well, let me see. Hold on. Damn it. Now you got me all hyped up. Don't you do that to me, damn you. Hold on. So
the Energon universe has been so good.
Daniel Warren. Let's see what pops up here. Oh, brother. Yeah. Oh, damn it. But if I order it now, I'll have to... fuck it. I'll make an extra trip up there.
It's worth it.
All right. I ordered the first thing. But hold on. Mm-hmm. I need to read something first before I read that, though.
Well,
Transformers. What do I need to read first?
You need Transformers. You need
yeah, you do.
Void Rivals. That's Kirkman's book that ties in with it. It's all new property, though.
I'm trying to see if I do. Because here's the thing, Jay. There is a thing involved with this. I am seeing Void Rivals. There's already 18. Oh, that can't be it. It says volume 18, but I bet you that's book 18. There's
because I picked up issue 22 today.
My daughter thinks that you can borrow. She thinks that the digital library at our library is the same as just going and getting. You can check out 25 books, but no, they limit us for a month on how many you can check out from as a digital. She used all mine. I had to wait till September. It's like a digital book.
I have that problem.
Which I could always go and make all the kids get library cards, and I just do it on their library cards, but I just haven't done that yet. I'm like, but I was pissed. I was like, God damn it, I can't read anything. But okay, but how many volumes of Void Rivals are there?
I think there's 3 trades out so far.
3.
Yeah.
Fuck, and there's only 2 in actual book form. I hate that there's only. Yeah, see, volume 3 it says not available. That means that someone stole it or lost a damn copy. All right, hold on.
Man,
so Void Rivals first. What else first?
There's Void Rivals. You do the first volume of Transformers, and then there were. I don't remember what the first 2 G.I. Joe miniseries were. I think it was Cobra Commander.
There's an Energon thing, right? Energon.
It's an Energon special.
All right. Let me see if that's actually available.
So the first 2 G.I. Joe were Duke and Cobra Commander, and then they had 2 follow-up miniseries, which were Destro and Scarlet.
Is it Duke or is it G.I. Joe Volume 1, The Cobra Strikes?
No.
That's by Joshua Williams.
It's Duke.
No, that's not it.
That's the actual first issue of the Transformer, or the G.I. Joe comic that comes after the 4 miniseries.
Duke by Williamson?
I believe so.
There's a Duke Volume 1, but that's a fucking... it's only on the... I can only get to like an ebook. I can't get the damn paper book.
Well, you just have to wait till Monday, so...
Oh, my God. Right? I can't... That damn kid, I tell you.
No, I know. Actually, all 3 of my kids have access to mine, so...
Oh, it's the worst. I think it's only like 6 books, too. I think you only do like 6 of them digitally. I was like, that's not enough. And who cares? It's digital. Who cares?
Yeah.
But whatever. Anyway, all right. Well, now you maybe order more books, but all right, man. Nope, that's all I got for you. And actually, I got to get rolling anyway.
Okay.
So, until next week, man. All right, talk to you later.
See you. Thanks for listening. Follow us on social media at Nyrdcast. It's NYRDCAST, and at our website, nerdcast.com. Be sure to rate and review the podcast on iTunes, Spotify, or wherever you listen to your podcasts.
This episode's featured track is Stay All Night from the San Diego band Sunbender.
I'm wide awake and yeah, I'm feeling fine. So I passed a window and you dropped right on my mind. Made a stop and then I turned around. So I walked away and saw a light come through the ground. So I passed a window and you dropped right on my mind. Made a stop and then I turned around. So I walked away and saw a light come through the ground. Lifted through a tunnel of blinded light. I was carried far away from you and that's alright. There was a sound, felt like 1,000 bells. Then I started floating between heaven and some hell. Why don't we stay all night this time? You tell me what it's really like. Spirit leaves my body and from up above I see us walking and I know that I'm in love. So many times I tried to carry on until you washed away my fears and went so far